Have you ever had a door slammed in your face, only to realize it was the best thing that could have happened? Today, we're diving into how to flip the script on rejection, inspired by the wisdom of Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Picture a world where every no doesn't bring you down, but instead pushes you forward. Rejection, often accompanied by pain, can actually become a stepping stone to greatness. It's not about defying fate, but understanding that sometimes the universe's no is a hidden yes to something bigger. Are you feeling overlooked, ignored, or undervalued? It's time to change the narrative. In this video, we'll explore 12 powerful lessons that teach you how to harness the power of rejection. These aren't just abstract ideas, but practical strategies you can implement in your daily life. Before we dive in, help spread this wisdom by hitting the like button and ringing the notification bell. That way, YouTube knows you're finding value in what we're sharing. If you want to better reflect your Stoic spirit, you can get your own wallpapers from the link in the description. Now, let's begin this transformative journey together. Are you ready to turn your rejections into your greatest victories? Ignore them. When life offers you indifference, don't retreat, rise above it. Ignoring those who ignore you isn't petty, it's a bold declaration of your self-worth. Think about it. If someone decides you're not worth their time, that's their loss, not yours. By not engaging, you're affirming, I am worth more. It's like holding up a mirror to them, silently reflecting their behavior while showing you're unaffected. How do you do this without becoming bitter? Simple. Focus on your life, your goals, your happiness. Immerse yourself in activities that enrich you, whether it's reading, sports, learning a new skill, or spending time with those who appreciate you. This isn't about revenge, it's about reclaiming your energy and directing it where it truly matters. Sure, it stings when someone ignores us, but instead of lingering in that pain, use it as fuel for personal growth. Build a fortress of self-respect and let their indifference bounce right off. You're not just enduring their rejection, you're thriving in spite of it. This mindset doesn't just reflect emotional maturity, it's a testament to your inner strength. Remember, your value doesn't diminish just because someone fails to recognize it. Stay true to yourself and let your actions speak louder than their silence. Don't react emotionally. Rejection can sting, tempting you to react and let your emotions take over. But here's a powerful lesson from Stoic philosophy: calmness. When someone brushes you off, it's easy to let frustration or sadness lead the way. However, Stoicism, a philosophy still highly relevant today, suggests a different approach, one that involves embracing a composed, thoughtful response. This doesn't mean repressing your feelings, but rather not letting them control you. When you're ignored, instead of reacting emotionally or seeking validation, take a moment to step back and ask yourself, why does this bother me? Often, it's not the rejection itself that hurts, but our own insecurities. This is where a practical shift comes in. When you feel ignored, pause, breathe, and reflect on the fact that this moment doesn't define you, it's just that, a moment. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our own actions and responses, not on how others behave. So remain polite, remain kind. If you choose to reach out, do so with genuine concern, not expectation. This approach isn't about being passive, it's about mastering your emotions. It's understanding that your self-worth is not tied to someone else's approval. The real power lies in how you choose to respond, not in how others treat you, and that's a game changer. Adopting this mindset isn't easy, but it's transformative. When you master calmness in the face of rejection, you're not just handling a tough situation, you're growing. You're learning that your inner peace doesn't depend on external validation. This is a journey towards self-confidence, where you value yourself independently. By doing this, you demonstrate real strength and resilience, and guess what? That's incredibly attractive. People are naturally drawn to those who are self-assured, who don't crumble at the first sign of indifference. So by staying calm, you're not just coping, you're thriving. You're becoming someone who can face rejection and use it as a stepping stone for personal growth. That's the Stoic way. Remove them from your mind. When faced with rejection, mastering the art of detachment becomes an essential tool. This isn't about denying that the rejection hurt, it's about channeling that experience into something transformative. Start by acknowledging the rejection and feeling its impact, but don't allow it to take up permanent space in your thoughts. Like a skilled sailor in rough seas, use the waves to propel you forward, rather than letting them capsize your boat. Transforming rejection requires a change in perspective. Think of rejection not as a dead end, but as a detour guiding you toward new opportunities and possibilities. Engage in activities that uplift your spirit and broaden your horizons. Read a book that challenges your mind, take up a sport that pushes your limits, or volunteer for a community project that provides a fresh outlook. These aren't mere distractions, they are stepping stones towards self-discovery and growth. Each new experience builds your resilience and adaptability. Also, cultivate a circle of positivity. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. In their company, share your dreams and listen to theirs. Such meaningful interactions create an environment where mutual growth flourishes. Remember, rejection is not a reflection of your value, it's an invitation to rediscover and reinvent yourself. As you continue on this journey, you'll realize that what once felt like painful rejection was actually a push toward a more rewarding path. Demonstrate your value. Rejection hurts, but it's also a test of your resilience. Instead of crumbling under its weight, see it as an opportunity to showcase your strength. The next time you're sidelined in a meeting or passed over for a promotion, take a deep breath. Rather than stewing in self-pity or bitterness, channel that energy into something constructive. Take on a project that highlights your talents or volunteer to lead a new initiative. Your worth isn't diminished by someone's oversight, it's a chance for you to shine even brighter, undeterred by the shadows of dismissal. Remember the saying, when one door closes, another opens. This isn't just a cliché, it's a call to action. Rejection doesn't define your value, it redirects you toward a place where your skills are better suited. If you're passed over for a role, it could be the universe nudging you towards something more aligned with your talents and passions. Use it as a moment to reassess and realign. What are your core strengths? How can you leverage them to pivot and create new opportunities? Every setback is just a setup for a comeback. This isn't about masking your disappointment with a fake smile, it's about embracing your emotions and then moving forward with grace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and reactions. When faced with rejection, practice empathy, not just for others but for yourself. Perhaps the person who overlooked you is battling their own struggles. Extend understanding, not as a weakness but as a testament to your strength. Grow from these experiences, reflect on them, learn, and like a phoenix, rise from the ashes of rejection, stronger and wiser. Rejection is not the end of your story, it's a plot twist pushing you to become the most authentic and resilient version of yourself. Face it with the wisdom of the ages and the vitality of youth, and watch it transform from your biggest fear to your greatest ally in personal growth and success. Cut off contact. Silence isn't just the absence of sound, it's a powerful tool, especially when dealing with rejection. Imagine you've been ignored or turned down. Your instinct may push you to fix it, to reach out and mend the gap, but here's where you change the narrative: embrace silence. This isn't about playing games, it's about reclaiming your power. When you choose not to react, not to send a flood of messages or calls, you're taking a step back for yourself. This pause isn't just for them, it's for you, to recalibrate and remind yourself that your worth isn't dependent on someone else's approval. Let's take a closer look. This silence isn't passive, it's active and strategic. You're not just waiting, you're reflecting and growing. It's a time to refocus on your goals, your passions, and your life. Think of it as a reset button, offering you clarity and strength. This period of no contact isn't cold or unkind, it's a boundary you set for your mental well-being. It's saying, I respect myself too much to chase or beg. This mindset is not only stoic, but incredibly empowering. It communicates volumes about your self-worth and confidence. In a world where instant replies are expected, your silence can be both intriguing and attractive. It shows you're not easily shaken and that you have a life full of interests and priorities beyond this rejection. This isn't about making them regret their actions or hoping they'll come back. It's about proving you are solid, grounded, and not reliant on external validation. This approach may not guarantee a change in their behavior, but it will bring about a change in yours. You'll emerge stronger, more centered, and ready to face whatever comes next with grace and poise. Prove them wrong. Using rejection as fuel isn't just about proving others wrong, it's about proving to yourself what you're truly capable of. When someone tells you no or doubts your abilities, turn that doubt into motivation. This isn't about seeking their approval, it's about surpassing your own limits. If someone questions your confidence in a particular area, this is your moment to master that skill. Dive deep into learning, practice with determination, and surprise even yourself with how far you can go. The goal isn't to stage a dramatic reveal to those who doubted you, but to quietly build a fortress of competence and self-confidence. Imagine the power of your actions over words. You don't need to announce your plans or your progress, let your results speak for themselves. If someone thinks you're not creative, take on a project that showcases your creativity. If they see you as uncommitted, let your unwavering consistency be the answer. This quiet revolution of self-improvement isn't a fight against others' perceptions, it's a personal crusade for excellence. And when you rise to the occasion, the world's view of you will naturally shift. The true essence of proving them wrong doesn't lie in changing their opinions, it lies in transforming your own self-image. As you embark on this journey of self-betterment, you'll not only surprise others, but also redefine your understanding of your own potential. This isn't just about proving them wrong, it's about redefining what success means to you. The greatest victory comes when you realize the only validation that truly matters is the one you give yourself. Go out and have fun. Life is at its most vibrant when you step out of your comfort zone and embrace joy, especially after rejection. Instead of withdrawing into self-pity, deliberately seek out fun as a way to build resilience. This isn't about ignoring your feelings, but about channeling them into something positive. Whether it's exploring a new hobby or rekindling an old passion, the act of having fun becomes a defiant response to the weight of rejection. Human connection holds tremendous power, especially in times of difficulty. Invite friends for a hike, join a local art project, or simply enjoy a meal with people who lift your spirits. These shared moments do more than just make you smile, they remind you that you're part of something bigger. You're more than your setbacks, you're woven into a larger story of connection and resilience. Each laugh, each conversation serves as a subtle reminder of your value beyond any single rejection. Here's where the magic truly unfolds. Embrace the unknown. Rejection might feel like a door slamming shut, but in reality, it can lead you to countless new opportunities. Try a new cuisine, visit a part of town you've never been to, or attend a workshop on something unfamiliar. These aren't just distractions from the pain of rejection, they're experiences that help you grow. Each new adventure adds depth to your character, making you more adaptable and more capable of facing life's challenges with empathy and strength. The goal isn't to forget the rejection, but to evolve from it. By embracing fun and new experiences, you turn each no into a stepping stone toward a richer, more fulfilling life. Build your social status. Picture yourself in a room where you feel ignored, almost invisible. While it might sting at first, this moment of rejection holds a hidden opportunity. Stoicism teaches us to turn such experiences into fuel for personal growth. Instead of chasing validation from others, focus on enhancing yourself and contributing to the community around you. This isn't about climbing the social ladder for recognition, but about climbing your own ladder of self-improvement, physical fitness, exploring new hobbies, advancing in your career. These activities aren't just tasks to complete, they are tools that help you carve out a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Share your journey, not for applause, but as a way to connect with others who resonate with your story. When you talk about your passions and achievements, you're building bridges to people with similar values and interests. By engaging in volunteering or working, you're not just enhancing your resume, you're creating a web of meaningful relationships. This approach is rooted deeply in Stoic philosophy, where personal growth is intertwined with contributing to the greater good. As you build your social status, the key is intention. It's not about seeking popularity or attention, it's about becoming the best version of yourself while inspiring and helping others along the way. Every step you take toward improvement creates a ripple effect that benefits not only you, but also strengthens your community. This shift in perspective is crucial. It's not about being seen, but about seeing yourself grow and becoming someone who helps others do the same. With this mindset, rejection transforms from a setback into a powerful wave that propels you toward positive change, both for yourself and those around you. Act as if they don't exist. When someone ignores you, the most powerful response can often be the quietest. This isn't about being petty or cold, it's about protecting your own peace. If someone chooses to overlook you, let them. Don't waste your energy trying to capture their attention or start a conversation. Instead, focus your attention elsewhere. In social settings, like a party, turn towards someone who values your company. Start a meaningful conversation there and remind yourself that your worth isn't tied to someone else's acknowledgement. When interactions with the person who ignores you are unavoidable, keep things professional. Maintain a level of detachment, keeping conversations brief and to the point, without diving into personal topics. This isn't about trying to show them up, it's about standing up for your own well-being. By keeping it strictly business, you create a boundary that prevents unnecessary drama. Your actions convey a message: I'm here for what's important, not to play games. If the disregard continues, consider the power of simply walking away. This isn't about defeat, it's a strategic retreat. Recognize that your energy is better spent elsewhere, on relationships and activities that bring you joy and personal growth. By choosing not to engage in a one-sided struggle, you're not just moving away from a person, you're moving towards better opportunities, healthier interactions, and a more peaceful state of mind. Your response to being ignored isn't a sign of weakness or failure, it's a reflection of your strength, your self-respect, and your commitment to investing in what truly matters. Give them the silent treatment. Choosing silence in response to indifference is not about gaining control or manipulating the situation, it's about preserving your dignity. In Stoicism, silence is a powerful tool, not for retaliation, but for self-reflection and emotional mastery. When someone ignores you and you respond with silence, let it serve as a period of introspection. Use this time to process your emotions, sift through your thoughts, and gain clarity. It's not about punishing the other person, but about safeguarding your inner peace. This silence opens up opportunities for personal growth. Instead of shutting down, you're opening up to yourself, reflecting on your virtues and values. Ask yourself, why does this affect me? What can I learn from this? How can I grow? This type of silence is constructive, not destructive. It's a chance to reinforce your character and ensure your actions align with your principles. By choosing silence, you're not engaging in behaviors that are beneath you, like manipulation, revenge, or pettiness. Instead, you're embracing Stoic values like temperance and self-control. Your silence becomes a conscious choice rooted in self-care and wisdom. It's not about ignoring others, it's about attentively listening to yourself. In doing so, you maintain your composure, focus on your personal journey, and embody the Stoic ideal of serenity in the face of adversity. Don't beg for attention. In moments of indifference, Stoicism teaches us not to plead for acknowledgement, but to ground ourselves in self-worth and independence. When someone overlooks or dismisses you, it's not a signal to shout louder for their attention. Instead, it's a chance to turn inward and reaffirm your own value. Stoicism emphasizes that your self-esteem shouldn't be dependent on others' validation. You are not defined by the gaze, but by your own regard for yourself. Rather than seeking attention, engage fully in your passions and pursuits. Don't strive to make others notice what they're missing. Instead, realize your own worth in what you bring to the table. Spend time doing activities that fulfill you, connect with people who appreciate you, and cultivate a life that fills you with pride. This isn't passive, it's an active embrace of your own happiness, growth, and fulfillment. The more deeply you engage with your personal journey, the less you will feel the need for external validation. So instead of chasing fleeting attention, invest in yourself. Build a life that makes you content, independent of how others perceive it. Let your confidence come from personal development and achievements, not from seeking approval. This Stoic approach transcends rejection by focusing on what truly matters: your own growth, resilience, and fulfillment. In doing so, you turn rejection into an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and deepen your sense of self-worth. Don't reveal your struggle. When faced with indifference or rejection, the urge to show your struggle can be strong. But Stoicism teaches the value of composure. It's not about pretending everything is perfect, it's about developing internal resilience. Displaying that you're unaffected isn't a performance, it's a reflection of your true strength and stability. Continue living with the same energy, focus, and determination as before, not to prove anything to others, but as a testament to your own strength. This isn't about denying your feelings. Acknowledge them, but don't let them control your actions. Let calmness and confidence guide your responses. By not revealing your struggles, you maintain control over what truly matters: your actions, your reactions, and your demeanor. This approach reminds both you and others that your self-worth isn't contingent on others' opinions or attention. Stoicism isn't about hiding emotions, but managing them in a way that preserves your dignity and self-respect. In not showing your struggle, you're embracing the Stoic philosophy of emotional resilience, demonstrating that you are grounded, composed, and not easily shaken by external circumstances. This is not just for others to see, but for you to witness your own strength. By staying steady in the face of rejection, you assert your independence and maintain control over your emotional world, turning challenges into opportunities for personal growth and fortitude.